Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Ryan Renfro, and today we are joined by junior volleyball player Symone Shaw. Symone,
Hi.
thanks for joining us.
No problem.
We'll jump right into it. Our first question, starting off, you're from Homewood, Alabama. And how did you get started with volleyball?
My best friend in the 8th grade was like, hey, like volleyball tryouts one day, hey, you want to come with me? And I was like, okay.
So was that pretty nerve-wracking? Like, was that?
Not really, because a bunch of my friends played, and so it's just, I looked at it as another fun thing kind of do with them. So
You kind of had. So did you have kind of like that camaraderie growing up with them, like playing volleyball?
Awesome. Yeah, it was
Now,
fun.
in high school, you were the first freshman in school history. You went to Homewood High School. You're from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm also from Birmingham, Alabama. So, but you went to Homewood, and you were the first freshman in school history to play on varsity. What was that like?
It was really scary, like extremely scary, but it was so much fun. It was a great learning experience. Yeah.
And then you also you didn't play volleyball your senior year. Why was that?
A bunch of the girls, soccer was their main sport, and so they did volleyball kind of for fun. So I was trying to go to college for it. So I decided to play club year-round, and yeah, that's what I did instead of senior year in volleyball at Homewood for volleyball.
Gotcha. So how good was the team your senior year when you didn't play? Were they kind of lacking without you, or?
I mean, they're good, you know. I still had one other senior friend that was playing, and so I'd always go and support her, and they're good, yeah.
Awesome. So you weren't, like I said, you didn't play senior year. Did that kind of, in what ways did that affect the recruitment process coming to play college ball?
It didn't really affect it much because a lot of the recruitment going on happens with club and like club tournaments. So of course, like when you go to area and all that stuff, I didn't get recognized for anything like that. But since my club team traveled so much, that I still got seen and performed in showcases and stuff. So it was equally beneficial.
Awesome. Well, you came to Troy, and you've had a huge impact on this volleyball team. This year, you guys are going for 9 straight wins.
Yes.
You had your 8th win the other night. You are an extremely huge leader on this team. So what about your skills and your leadership is so important in this squad?
I think it's just motivation is really important to our team, and positive energy is something that we practice on and off the court all the time, you know. So whenever I can help with bring more positive energy to the court, I can, because it really makes a huge difference in play of your fellow teammates and stuff.
Right. Where does that come from? Like your ability to lead and be a positive influence on your team?
Just a love for the game and knowing that you can't function on a team without leadership. And we're a team full of 16 people, very strong leaders, and so you just gotta fill the holes in where there's not. Because if someone doesn't, then who will? You know.
Right. Exactly. So, like I said, 8 wins so far, going for your 9th one tomorrow night.
Yes.
So, what has that been like on this winning streak for you personally?
It's been great. Really, kind of very proud for the team. You know, I'm very proud for the team and all that. We worked so hard. You know, not waking up at 4:45. You know, for nothing. You know.
Yeah, I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, and so it's just a very satisfying doesn't even begin to explain it, you know. So it's so much fun, you know.
You just got to keep your foot on the gas and get that win tomorrow night.
Exactly.
So with that being said, what's your favorite part about playing for Troy volleyball and head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick?
The girls, you know. Our team is extremely close this year, and it's amazing. Every moment playing with them on and off the court is so fun, you know. And we're really sisters, 16 sisters. It sounds like a lot, and it's crazy, but it is. And yeah, that's really like what drives us through, even through like our past seasons that haven't been too good, like staying here for the girls and just teammates, because we have such a strong like bond.
Right. And so does that camaraderie kind of carry over off the court? Like what kind of things do y'all hang out on like the regular? Like,
a lot, you know.
Really?
We all live next door to each other, like 3 consecutive houses.
That helps. Okay, yeah.
So you know, it's at least it's 8 of us all together at the same time, like 24/7, and then like the freshmen will come over, and we're always together, like really. Like you text one of us, then you text all of us.
I got you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you are majoring in hospitality, sport, and tourism management with a concentration in hospitality management.
Yes.
It's a lot of stuff there. With that being said, what are you hoping to do after college?
I want to be a wedding planner.
wedding planner. What do you like
Yeah.
about wedding planning?
I don't know. I just love weddings. I
It's
was
so
as
happy.
girly as that is.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. I mean,
I'm very OCD and like to get things done, so that comes in, that kind of mixes with the planning side. And so it's just something I see myself doing and can see myself doing for a really long time. That's something I love.
that's very cool.
Super girly, yeah.
No, I would be a wedding planner, but I'm not very good at stuff like that. So anyway, I must say you are pretty good underneath all these lights. You're pretty good at speaking.
Thank you.
So what about it? Did you do something when you were growing up that it just kind of clicked? Like, hey, I can speak in front of people. I can do an interview.
Well, I used to do pageants, and so a lot of the interview process I've gone through on-stage questions. So even though I haven't done them in a really long time, I can be very comfortable in front of big lights and stuff like that. So.
Awesome. So what was like the most difficult question? Like, do you remember anything about doing pageants that stands out that?
Just trying not to fall in platform heels.
Oh, yeah.
And one time I had to do like an onstage question in front of AJ McCarron, and I didn't know
Who's that? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, ha ha ha. And I didn't know he was like out in the crowd until after, but oh my gosh, and of course like it was one of the first times I ever did onstage questions, so I was terrified,
Of course, yeah.
like, and of course, it was insane, but it was a lot of fun.
Was
And
Catherine Webb there?
yeah, she was.
I would have fallen. I would have fallen on my face. But okay, so if you could play any other sport other than volleyball, what would it be and why?
Our team always jokes that we'd be really good at men's wrestling because that's what we get a lot when we're traveling. Everyone comes up and asks us if we're the Troy women's wrestling team. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'd try, you know.
So amongst your team, who would win a wrestling
Oh,
match?
Darby.
Darby.
Yeah, Big D for sure.
She's strong.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Yeah.
I can take her. Okay, we're gonna jump into some fun questions here. Okay, what is the last book you read?
The last book I read was probably Night by Elie Wiesel.
I read that book. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very sad book.
It really is.
I don't even think I finished that book.
I had to read it twice for school, and then I read it just randomly. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know.
What is your favorite genre of music?
I listen to everything, you know. No particular favorite.
Nothing
but,
sticks out?
No.
What about before a game? I mean, is there
Before a
anything-
game, our team loves Migos, so we listen to a lot of Migos and like
Okay.
rap and stuff like that. But I really have no bias. I love it all. Besides like folk music.
Folk music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What's your favorite movie?
Phantom of the Opera. It's really weird, but that's my favorite movie. Yeah.
Is it like the black and white version?
No, like the new version, you know, with
Okay.
what's his name? Crap, I don't know. I forgot. I'm drawing a blank, of course, but yeah, it's my favorite movie
It's okay. It happens.
since it came out. It's weird, I know, but yeah.
I actually think I've read the play.
Mm-hmm.
I think back in the day, but okay. So you were very involved. Obviously, you're a volleyball player.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, what do you do in your free time if you have any?
Watch football. Like any other person born and raised in Alabama.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
football, mostly sleep, you know, when you can, and study a lot. Yeah.
Do you have any football friends here? Like,
Yeah. We're football used to live on Easy Street too.
Okay.
And so we're super close with them.
gotcha. So if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I really want to go to Bora Bora because it's so beautiful and it just looks like the picture perfect image of just relaxation. So
Gotcha.
One day.
You've never been there before?
no,
I haven't
I've
either.
been to a couple other places, but not Bora Bora.
What's your favorite place so far that you've visited?
I went to Cannes, France last summer, but it's between there and Thailand. So yeah.
Wow. What about Thailand and Cannes, France? What's so cool about? Is it just?
It's just like a culture shock, really, you
Yeah.
know, like just really day and night difference besides the 7+ hour time difference.
Yeah.
Just huge culture shock. I've always been super interested in travel, so actually getting to go there was awesome.
Awesome. I guess with wedding planning, you will be able to travel with
Yeah,
that too. So,
exactly.
Symone, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And good luck tomorrow night.
Thank
for
you.
that 9th win. So, and thank you guys for joining us as well, and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to stay up to date on all Trojan sports.